In the beginning, there was dust, and from that dust, the moon was born. Eons of idleness passed, before suddenly it shattered. Great celestial chunks cascaded from the heavens unto earth. From one prodigious shard spawned humanity, and from another, the gods. For a great many years, balance endured, until a foul and malevolent deity intervened. Exil spread greed and distrust among his kin, compelling these calamitous beings to conquer man. Centuries of servitude passed, until finally, aided by a veiled ally, humanity revolted. The Great Crusade overthrew the old gods, imprisoning them within the sacred walls of the Citadel. At the expense of untold lives, a peace was wrought, but it was not meant to last, for the miscreant, Exil, returned from his concealment, conducting atrocious experiments upon his caged kindred. A darkness permeated the lands. Rivers stagnated, crops failed, and the world of man began to fade. The great moon, witnessing all, wept a final shard, a shard of the purest obsidian. And thus, a glimmer of hope remains.
Elder Souls. Kind of abrupt. I've gotten pretty far into this. I won't lie. But I'll start a new game for you guys. 2 centuries have gone by since the First Crusade. Although the old gods have been chained, the kingdoms of men lay scourged by the desolation. A lone warrior approaches the ancient citadel in search of retribution. Ah, it's me. Crusaders Landing. There's an achievement for that called Logged. Interesting. Harp string. Let's collect all the fancy pants items. Abyssal effigy. To my lord and liege, Count of Cumbria, getting within these cursed walls was supposed to be the easy part of our task, and yet it is not so. My lord, fiends from hell control the walls, pouring out of the gates at every attempt at sieging the citadel. They are demons, my liege, no other way to describe them, monstrous, taller and stronger than our men. Steel won't kill them, the black spears can harm them, but the obsidian tip is brittle, and we lose many precious spearheads for every skirmish we engage in. By the time this missive reaches you, I hope we'll have control over the walls, but I beg you, inform the king. We need more supplies, better weapons than our black spears, something stronger, that could cut through a much bigger foe. For king and country, your loyal servant. For king and country. I forget. Was there... Broken great shield. Wonderful. What's up, Cyclone? An old bundle of obsidian spears. Their tips brittle and dark. The use of obsidian was completely forbidden by the old gods. But with their demise, the materials have resurfaced within the lands. However, the craftsmanship of the mysterious materials is rudimentary at best, but as the stone metal appears brittle and uneven. How have you been, Cyclone? I hope you've been well. Getting messaged. Sorry, give me a moment. Sorry about that. Cyclone, why haven't you said anything? What's wrong? Too busy? Ah, jeez. No, what are you... My mom just sent me $300. Send it back. Why is Mom sending me money instantaneous, but I have to have her approval to send it to her? I swear. Anyway. My son, I hope this letter finds you safe and in good health. Before the army reaches the citadel, it pains me to admit that the situation in Bordeaux is dire. The family's fortune is gone. Brigandry is running rampant, and the small folk are in open rebellion as the desolation consumes our crops. No one is safe outside of the high fortress. We managed to escape the thief with our best mares, but your brother died to ensure we make it. So I beg you, my only son, they may call you a crusader, but remember who you truly are, a knight of the Bordeaux above all else. Please, do not spill your blood for the king's folly. Please come back home. What's up, Tensa? Nice to hear from you. Yay. Alright. I swear. Whatever. Sorry. So we have 3 different styles. We have Wind Slide. We have Wind Slide, we have Berserk Slash, and we have Counter. Counter's my favorite. It's like blocking. It's like parrying. Berserk Slash basically kind of increases your damage. And Wind Slide is like a dodge that every now and then it sends out small attacks. This one is decent too. I haven't really messed with the shit that much, so we're gonna try it. Dum da da dum da da dum. Da 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 da. Old Guard insignia. The Citadel. Ah, a crusader, I see. My congratulations for making it past that beast. Whoops. But I'm afraid even more wait within the citadel. Ed the Wanderer, they call me. As you can guess, I have traveled far and wide throughout the mainland. From the dunes of the sunset desolation to the shores of the Essen of the dawn. What wonders I could tell you of night. I would love to sing a hymn to your bravery, but as you can tell, my harp has been damaged. This might well be the last one there is. Sad, isn't it? Say, what point is there living in a world devoid of music and beauty? Sometimes I wonder. Give harp strings. Where did you find this? Outstanding. I am guessing the Crusaders brought along musicians to praise the feats of the victory. Poor souls. I wonder what might have happened to them all. So we can hear him playing music now. Nice. Anyway, Tensa, what are you up to? Besides watching my dumb ass. So you made it through, I kid. Months without provisions, and you are all the old king got spare? Just my luck. That sword you got, it can kill them, can't it? Well, no use for it now. As you can see, you're late, kid. Like a lot of the mighty crusade, but old bones. And me, I guess, just your luck. If you go in there alone, you'll be sliced up like the rest of them. Might as well starve out here instead, eh? Don't you think? No. Take you. Check you out. A plate of pure obsidian, impossible to cut through. It appears the tales were true after all. This is where things start getting. There he goes. Ow, I forgot he said. Stop it. Oh, seriously? Being annoying. Run away. We can use to get across here. No, sorry. Excuse me. The Crossroads. Now this is the part where I had a lot of trouble. Ah, my dearest of fellows made it through then. That means the old one has been dispatched. To see him twisted and morphed in such a way, nothing else could be done, I'm afraid. I'll ask you to break our oath of vengeance. I won't ask you to break your oath of vengeance, but please keep your wits about you. That morphed thing, the abandoned buildings, those wretched creatures. Yes, something is terribly wrong within these cursed walls. Balance must be maintained at all costs. Ancient powers emanating from the gate. The statue of a nameless count, his name forever lost, but clearly a great leader of the kingdom of Mercia. The Mercian counts were among the first to answer the call of the First Crusade, gathering vast armies against the ruling gods. Their great effort exalted the first king, cementing his authority over the council. We can also... I did also get a bunch of items I can read through. A small black effigy of a one-eyed crow. The faith of the deep was forbidden by all the other gods alike, but now that the former rulers are in chains, symbols of faith are appearing throughout the land. After all, what other hope is there for the rebirth of the world? Such shields are widely used by the Mercian foot soldiers, once regarded as the finest among the kingdoms. Indeed, Mercia's royal army led the charge against the other gods in the First Crusade. Being chosen for the wall guard had always been a source of pride. For what great honor is there than guarding the god's slumber? The mysterious extract is the result of devious experiments conducted by the creator. The Watchers periodically sweep through the Citadel's district looking for new test subjects. No one knows what fate befalls those unlucky enough to be caught, but one thing is certain: no one ever comes back. We also have a Feather of Dawn. A bright feather rumored to have originated from a king of hawk of the island of Essen. Such items are commonly used for arcane experiments in the Tower of Dawn, where a great mage resides. This one feather might be the result of such experiments, as it sometimes glows with mysterious warm light. Progressively increases movement speed while moving out of combat up to 20%. Each fades after 2 seconds of not moving. Alright. Which way should we go? Should we go left or right? To all abiding citizens of the Citadel. As of this day, martial law is declared. Ration distribution will be handled at the guards' barracks of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd districts. Please take heed. Commerce or hoarding of goods is strictly forbidden. Carrying of any weapon in a public place is strictly forbidden. Approaching the walls, gatehouses, or temples is strictly forbidden. Any citizen found breaking the iron law will be stripped from their scrolls and cast into the Tarpeian pit. Any non-citizen, slave, or freedman found breaking the iron law will be flogged and decapitated. Long live the Citadel! Long live the Guard! Long live the Council! So yeah, left or right? Ezekiel's lust for light was everlasting. Ritual chandlers were produced under the gold god's command, their roaring lights ever burning within its temple. Dark stone hammer. A mason hammer, its surface is deep black. It is said that stones molded by such hammers had unique properties, and structures built in such fashion could imprison even gods. The council jealously guarded the secret coding such items for centuries. Oof. The other could be better. Unsatisfactory ores is what it is. What do they expect me to do? And don't get me started on the delayed. Who are that lot guarding us against anyway? A fool's errand, let me tell you. Oh, damn them all. What are you doing in here, kid? Not taking new orders, not that you could afford it anyway, huh? Scram now, we've got work to get back to. Damn them. He doesn't seem to like them. So we're gonna ignore him. Oh, let's go give him it. I think you have to give it to him because you're representing yourself as part of that order. That badge. A new recruit. And about time they sent someone to pay what's due. Haven't got the coin, have you? Should have figured. Scram now, little one, and tell your lieutenant no crap to mine will leave the shop until I get what's due. With interest. Great. Alright, I guess we're going right first. Right here. I didn't walk all the way in, sorry. You guys ready for the next one? Ezekiel. Got it. Ezekiel. Got it. I did it. First try. God, I can't tell you how many actual tries it took. I do. It is so exhausting. Now I can do something else. Go into healing. Stuff like that. And I can respect myself as many times as I want without consequence. Jeez, it's only been like 30 minutes. It's been half an hour, and I've already beat 3 bosses. Well, the first one's basically just a tutorial boss, but you get the idea. Cruel Lord Dark. Go, caw. Say, child, that effigy, might you be a faithful one? What a joyous day indeed. Speak truthfully then, child of men. Do you wish for the world to be reborn? Yes. What joy, truly, what joy you have brought us. But it is known actions speak louder than mere words. The deep altar is broken, unusable. It will need power, ancient power, to be repaired. Find the purest light, my child of man, and bring it back to us. For it is known the brightest light casts the darkest shadows, yes. Alright then. I hate this fight. Like, really, this fight can just not. Oh, yeah, before I do. Where's this? It is. Oh, wise one, be with us today. Be with us this day. Be the fire within us that cleanses our souls. Be the flow within us to purify our souls. Cleanses our sins, sorry. Be our ward against famine and calamity. Let the rivers run and the crops grow. Book of 1, Byron the Blessed, unknown 4. Good chapter. I especially like the one where he was eating a bunch of babies. It's just so out of character for him. I also forgot to talk to our music friend. No, 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 no. The Shining One shines no more, I've heard the tales. Thousands upon thousands died during the construction of the Tower of Light. Such a massive, tall construction. Shooting for the sky, one could see its white and gold marble from miles away, but it was built upon human blood, quite literally, brick after brick. No, no, no. I won't blame you for disposing of such an old one, and yet I cannot help but weep for our world. It surely feels a little more grim, devoid of light, wouldn't you agree? Oh, I got one more. Kind of stalling because I hate this one so much. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, I hate it. Oh, God. Posture check, Cyclone. I really appreciate it. God, I hate this one. cyclone. That's why I hate Eos. It just doesn't know how to stay dead. Damn it, I messed up. Okay, that one was my fault. Ow! Damn it. God, you're annoying. Fuck you, Eos. Damn it. That came down to just about all muscle memory. Berserker Slash now creates a Fury Fragment. A Fury Fragments also grants you plus 25% of a Berserker Fang. Furious can now stack out to 3 times. Damage build. So now I can use their every third charge attack erupts in flames, dealing 20 damage to the enemy, but also 5 damage to yourself. Every third charge attack unleashes a torrent of pure waters, healing you for 4% HP and 4% stamina 3 times. Or I can use it for dash. And this is about as far as I've made it the last time. Yet another old one dissipates, aye? Gentle, peaceful Eos. Never hurt a soul, did you know? In times of old, it was quite content roaming the uninhabited wilderness of the world, rarely interacting with humans. To be shackled, caged, and ultimately meet its end in such a violent, abrupt way, our world is on a dark path, and yet the only way forward seems more slaughter. Visited old Eidolon, have you? Poor soul, the best among the best, turned into such a pitiful creature. Body twisted and mind shattered. One cannot help but wonder if his fate would have been kinder if only he was taken like the others. Our lot simply cannot withstand such concentrated influence of the old ones. Not for long, anyway. But I make our stay short there, don't you think? Seen those wretched things, then. I know well that your allegiances lie elsewhere, Crusader, but please heed my advice on this. Stay clear of them. Do not listen to their wicked whispers. They aim to stir something that ought to be left slumbering. He's talking about the crow people. The crows. And here we are. Hello, Mr. King. Although in theory a neutral city-state, the Citadel architects have never forgotten their ancient origins. The statue of King Otto, last ruler of Mercia, stands taller than all the others. Ironic how work on his greatest statue was completed right before the doom of his kingdom. To our right, we have the Crimson Baron, one of the most infamous border barons. His bloodshed and cruelty feared across the continent. Nevertheless, his knights were the first to support the Mercian army in the long years of the First Crusade. Hated by his people, but forever remembered by his successors. And we have this. A nature power seems to be sealing these doors. Which means I got to go kill more gods. And we have this. The Merchant Prince of Vashan, Amer III. Although often accused of gluttony and corruption, Vashan's vast merchant fleet had kept the Senate Council's army fed and supplied, as they were the only people adept enough to challenge the unruly ocean surrounding the continent. I hear page turns. Ooh, I'll go this way. A faded painting depicting the verdant plains of Cumbria, the wealthiest county of the kingdom of Mercia. Fertile plains dotted by channels, fields, and orchards, and yet the small folk slept with pikes and pitchforks next to their hearths, for war and bigotry were never far. Yeah, we're heading down here. Noel the Wise. Oh, another wonder I see. Welcome to the old library, or should I say, the last library. Who knows anymore, right? I came here to learn from the great scholars, but alas, I was too late. Nothing left the great order, but our histories live through these books. What better place to wait out the end? Say, why don't you come back once you find something interesting? The Citadel is filled with remnants of the past, and I think almost everything has its own history. That might be all we have left at this hour, don't you think? Feather of the Dawn. This has come from the Island of Dawn, no doubt about this. I ought to say, I'm surprised one such as yourself would have an item of this kind. Even the bravest Fashan merchants seldom dare take the trip to the island. Too risky, and were your ship to make it, it is well known that the will of the mages is flimsy at best. And for tales, dark tales of sacrifices, exiles, and executions due to an astral sign or some other obscure omen. Losing one head is no good for trade, but if I had to guess. These sorcerers have long abandoned the old gods just to put their destiny in the hand of the firmament. What can they see among the stars, I wonder? Oh, I should stop talking so much. Sweet. To my liege Sir de Avril, it has been a hard crossing, my lord. We passed the boundaries of the forest 7 moons past, yet our progress is abysmal. The forest is thick with ravens, bushes, and dead wood blocking our every advance. There are unnatural things stalking amongst the trees. The natives abandoned us after the 3rd day, disappearing deep within the thickets. Last night we lost 3 of our hunters to a monstrous boar. He impaled 2 of them on a single tusk. I've never seen such a gargantuan beast, my lord, and I'm afraid evermore I'll wait within the deeper layers of this hell. We drove it off with fire and steel, yet we couldn't kill it. We're expected to reach the base camp in 5 more days, and yet I fear for our success. Something stalks our every step. It never reveals itself, but we can hear its hooves scraping against the stones during the night. Fun. Alright, so I have made it a little bit past this area. But honestly, in regards to bosses I've beaten, none. So if I go up here, I meet the crazy guy.
Oh, you must be the repentant fool I've heard so much about.
This is my sanctum, my place of research and experimentation.
I cannot, nay, will not condone destruction without purpose. Destruction without analysis. Leave at once. I have important work to attend to.
And now with this file?
There's this, where did you? The clarity of the extract, the texture, absolutely outstanding. Tell me, soldier, are you also out of the Witch Watcher's work? You might not be the foolish barbarian you appear to be. No offense, of course. You've done well to bring this to a more educated mind. Please bring more of such artifacts to me. We might uncover the pattern just yet.
Let's see. Here rests Sir Eddark the Brave, protector of man, bane of the false gods. Shield broken, shining armor torn asunder, blood spilled upon the frigid spire. Yet his name is remembered. 455th lunar cycle, 480th lunar cycle, First Crusade. Smothered heart of fire. Alright, so what I'm gonna need is in here. this way. Through here. This rusted key. So what I do is I take this rusted key. You quick travel your way back. Not here. You go in this area here. Don't worry, he doesn't say anything more. We go in here. Yes. We go in here. We read this. To Jean Devaux, Lord Baron of Bordeaux. Cousin, as you well know, I have used my time as Lord Commander of the Wall Guard to further the interests of our family within the citadel, and no others. This has not set well with the old king and the high princess, with one S, or the other baronies for that matter. I remind you of this because the situation has become desperate, and no one else will heed my call. I was trained my whole life for this duty, but the army that has laid siege upon us is not something my men were ready for. Monsters, fiends, demons. These are the only words I can describe our foe soldiers with. And among them, I'm afraid, there's a great sorcerer. A spell was cast 2 nights ago. Something happened within the temples. The power of the old ones is spilling out. Destruction, chaos, and death are rampant within the citadel. Many are losing their sanity just by being close to the prisons. Men I cannot spare are being sacrificed to maintain order within my walls. And they're failing. And I was ready to stand a siege, but I cannot fight on 2 fronts. Send help, and send it quick. And now we have a bag of crowns. Which we head down here. Right back to this. Up to here. See, this is where I messed up the last time. First time.
Haven't got the coin, have you? Should have figured.
Try now, little one. I tell your lieutenant no crack to I will leave the shop until I get what's due. With interest. That is unexpected. But you guards are not all bad in the end, huh? Even with the delays, the sum seems a bit excessive, kid. Tell you what, I'll add a little extra to the order. What do you say? That sword of yours. I've never seen such a material, and yet the blade is beginning to dull. Damn the gods, what have you been cutting it with, kid? And your armor. Such a fine craft, but did a tree fall on it or something? Bah. Okay, why are the two? You pick, kid. So, do I have faith in my dodging skills? Or do I want to do more damage? This is where I messed up, because I improved my sword last time. I think it would make an improvement, but not really. So we're going to improve armor. You have first plate it. And make sure to come back if you ever need some quality blacksmithing done. Seems like we're not short of coin, because we're seeing a despaired of plates. I'm coming back, though. I'm taking it at 10% damage, taking it for 5 seconds. So the first one didn't really help out that much. This one I haven't tested, so we'll see. Other than that, I haven't really explored past it. I did explore. See up here? Yeah, okay. I did explore this area at least. Sunfire Butterfly. A massive sunlight firefly captured a small bottle. Such creatures were considered of great value among soldiers, as they release a burst of flames when killed, allowing the ignition of campfires even in the dampest weather. This specimen has grown massively beyond its natural size, and one can only theorize about the amount of heat it could generate upon its demise. Just exploring my little house. This game reminds me a lot of... Oh, what was that name? Titan Souls. I think it was made with that in mind, though I can't be certain.
Rare to see people of your kind these days. What are you doing here, child? I guard these woods against trespassers, but I'm afraid I've started to return to the earth. Harder to stay awake. It pains me to admit it, but the Ancient One has been corrupted. I advise you to leave these woods at once, lest you be devoured.
Show the hunter charm.
So be it, young hunter. In time, you will understand that the Old One is beyond redemption. His soul has been tampered with. But fear not, for the forest will live on. Your sacred duty is to slay the Old One and restore the forest. In time, you will understand that the Old One is beyond redemption. His soul has been...
Oh, I already read that. Alright. I think that was a bug, because I think it did that twice. But I may have just accidentally clicked on it. Nice. You big scary guy.
Ah, I can feel it. You carry a heart, don't you, child? Yet another of the Bright Order falls within this cursed place. His remains will never join the sacred pyre. My heart weeps truly. You've done well to bring the heart back to me, child. It carries within the very spirit of Zaktar. Look into its flames. Can you feel it? There's much left to be done, and yet the numbers of the true followers dwindle. Heed my words, child. Hold the heart close to you, and pledge yourself to the bright church. Ooh, should I pledge myself? Pledge, don't pledge. Pledge, don't pledge. I pledged last time. I don't know. Yeah, let's do it. You've pledged yourself to the bright church, and yet the Phoenix God slumbers, wounded. Our secret duty is to aid its recovery, and I expect you not to not rest until it is done. False gods plague the citadel like parasites locked within their cages. And yet we not to underestimate these nefarious presences. Sometimes the smallest fire can cast great heat. Find a false idol with the power of fire and bring its essence to us. Its wicked flames will burn for the glory of Zuktar. You mean that thing? The Phoenix? Oh, yeah, that's what it's referring to. The Phoenix burns, integrates, comes back to life. See, yeah, that's an item, isn't it? True ice prism? Okay, I haven't seen this one yet. A small ice-like shard. One can only wonder how it preserves itself through time. Deep within the frigid waste, dark cults are worshipped upon the fall of the old gods. The Citadel tried at hunting down such cults, but such efforts were soon abandoned after the great loss. How does one conquer a land permanently steeped in ice and snow?
weird. And we have a couple bodies. We have these guys. Water's all kinds of nasty. We have vine covered, like some kind of altar. It is the 5th day since the walls fell. Dark things roam on the streets. Dark things hold the gates. I cannot leave. My family has been taken. Their screams will haunt me, but I couldn't help them. There are others hiding about like me, but I daren't approach. Something terrible is happening within the temples. Strange lights at night and screams that are not of this world. I haven't slept, drank, or eaten in many days, and yet I can't still stand. I don't know how. The watchers get closer and closer to my hiding place every night, and I'll soon have to move. I've heard the stories about the forest, but I have no other choice. I'm in. Elian, Dasha, if any of you make it back, please find this note and know I'm still alive. I'll make my way back to the sanctuary once it's safe. I don't think you made it. I did fight the deer god, and let me tell you, I spit in its direction. It sucks. It's so hard. And then we have this area. Yeah, this way. Welcome to Moon's Way. This place also sucks, but there are items I can come get. They kind of suck to get to. The Abyssal Stone. A dark stone with mysterious engravings. The Abyssal charm was famous for producing such artifacts buried within its deepest layers. The light itself seems to bend around and twist around its surface, as if drawn into it. Unsettling sounds can be heard at times while near it, whispers from the dark. Yep. I'm right here. And this way. That's boxes remain destroyed. I don't know where you were pointing. These things suck. Ew. Oh yeah, that's right, it's useless. Warlog 0012. Unit 03 has been leading Legion 1, 2, and 3 along the Moon's Way. Dispatch, you know what? You guys read it for a while. I'm gonna take a sip. I'm gonna take a drink. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Alright, done? Okay, good. Let's die. Anyway. Oh no. Anyway. So apart from that, that way is to a boss called the Moon Guardian. I don't remember. They're pretty tough. The Deer God is also tough. Then you have a Frost God, who's also tough. Ice is blocking the passage. Now, this guy sucks, but he's easier. He feels easier compared to the Deer God. Ooh, you strike. Yes. Whoa! Alright then. It's slippery. Ooh, careful now. Oh, hello. Awake at last. I'm what your kind calls the frigid father. I kept watch over the world since its crystallization. You've done well to seek us. The world is sick and decaying. Soon old ones and the children of men will perish alike, evil and righteous, guilty and innocent. Everything and everyone will fade and decay. We ought to prevent this. We ought to preserve. So you see the logic in this, yes? For it is the only hope left. Yes. Excellent, then our work must begin. I'm finally awake, but my power is fledging. Whilst I slept, the youngling has siphoned much of my power. I think I thought of him as my successor once. You ought to find a way to siphon Jaim's power and return me what was once mine. There's great power within Jaim's prison. Ice endures, ice remembers. Alright, there's this lady up here. It is clutching an amulet of Saint Roland in its frozen hands. Saint Roland was one of the most prominent saints in the books of Apotheosis. He rallied a great rebellion in the frozen city of Nicol. During the reign of the old gods, his followers were ultimately called, and Saint Roland was crucified on a myriad of icy spikes for all the city to see, as he froze to death over many days. Such saints were of great value to the council in the composing of the Apotheosis, as they gave examples of defiance long before the First Crusade. Careful. Ice sucks to skate on. You know what? Alright, so yeah, this guy freaking sucks, but let's see if we can beat him. Alright, I got this. Those are just tests. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that was still a test run. Don't worry. Again, fuck you and your ice. Damn it. I wonder if I even should bother attacking. It does. Dick. Hold on. Don't move. Okay. I was thinking of just staying on the Berserker. Maybe I should. tried green. I tried, and I have tried counter, but neither seem to work that well. Well, maybe we should try this. Sure, why not? Try that one again. Really quick. Alright, so I can add abilities to it. We can do that there. That there. Do that there. dodged that in time. I think he's throwing it in. I'm tired. All right. What? Dick. Every time. Summer, winter's over. Jeez. Alright. I needed something else. I needed a strategy. Let's go back to Berserker Slash, but instead of Fury Fragments, do Aftershock. Sure, increases in size. Also, we'll insert that. Healing for 200%. Vibration after the Aftershocks in a short period of time. Trying to occur on the spot. Sure, consists of a
This isn't working. I'm tired.
I'm gonna make this a short stream. I will come back to this later, and I will show you guys grime. But coming back from work, I'm just exhausted. Well, I thought I'd get a stream in.